There was this longing to wear the uniform, to do my bit for the country. My dad served, I might as well serve. What I wanted to do was be a construction officer. I always liked building things, and so I said, well, I can do that in the Army, build roads and everything. So I really, I felt at home in the military. I liked the structure, I liked the camaraderie, I liked the mission-driven life. I mean, you could make a difference. I was there when the wall came down.
Really?
Yeah. And so my wife, who was then my fiancée, she and I actually drove up to Berlin 2 or 3 days after the first hole was made in the wall. And I was, the 1st Armored Division was in Nuremberg. And we drove straight north.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they didn't even have any protocols in place for crossing the border. So here I am with my U.S. Army plates on my civilian car Volvo with my German fiancée crossing the border. These German guards were looking. Well, you know, I speak German. I said, well, you know, I'd like to go up to Berlin. I can. Well, yeah, but we don't know how. I just said, what does it cost? I gave him 20 German marks, and here I am driving up. We drove right through the middle of a Soviet base, tank base on the way north. And then we spent a few days in Berlin, and we were down at the wall, and I mean, the feeling was just incredible. It's absolutely amazing to experience history.
So what was your mission in Bosnia?
In Bosnia, we were supposed to make sure freedom of movement and rule of law. Okay. So as the engineer, we were in charge of the largest engineer task force since World War II. It was nothing but devastation.
Jeez. Nothing
but devastation. Minefields everywhere, you know, black markets. Mm-hmm. Inter-ethnic politics, occasional shootings and things. Our biggest fear were landmines.
Yeah.
You know, we were hit a few times with landmines. Actually, there are guys and gals out there that have PTSD from that. Mm-hmm. They don't like walking across grass now.
Oh, really?
Stick to sidewalks and roadways.
Yeah.
It's not uncommon. So I went to Iraq for a year, and it was phenomenal because I was a geography professor, mm-hmm. specifically a political geographer. And I was a senior member of the multinational staff in Baghdad, and I was in charge of the borders of Iraq. Imagine that. I'm in the Army 25 years. They're finally going to really use me for my education. My Bronze Star was for my tour in Iraq.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very proud of that.
Was that for a particular
really,
incident, or?
It was more service.
Okay.
I was never in a firefight or anything like that. I've been in aircraft that have been shot at, and that's pretty scary because there's nothing you can do other than stare at the guy across from you. I know what real fear is. It's not like anything else. I retired. I came home to Cleveland. It was it's serendipity, right? I came home to Cleveland. Was looking for a job. I wanted to do something that still made an impact.
Yeah.
You know, I still make a difference. I do like having the autonomy here at Lakeland as a dean. Basically have my own unit, arts and sciences, and I work daily with all my faculty. I have the largest division here at Lakeland. In general, you know, this job, an administrator and dean, my job is to handle problems. That's really what my job is. And that's okay, because I go home every night.
Yeah.
I'm not freezing, I'm not tired, I'm not cold, I'm not hungry. And sometimes it's interesting, the challenges here with students today. You know, I try not to make other people's problems my problems, but I have to, because I have to make sure that the institution runs well.
Right.
And I like that part. I have to get my enjoyment vicariously. I don't teach now, so I don't have the fun with the students, because that's the fun. My faculty do, when they do new projects. For me, I get joy to see their success, because it's my folks doing their job.